our biblical definitions, and tonight, um, okay, let's just get started. The first one is Ramses. Ramses.
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you.
What I have for Ramses in the Bible, Ramses or Ramesses is primarily a major Egyptian city and direct district tied to the Israelites' time in Egypt. Historically and spiritually, the name represents the transition from severe bondage to a divine deliverance, serving as the starting point of Exodus. And Ramses is Egyptian in origin, meaning son of Ra, which was the Egyptian sun god. And it honors the prominent pharaohs of the New Kingdom, particularly Ramses II, who made it his capital. The Ramses, which is Raamses, is also spelled Rameses or Ramses, which is mentioned exactly 5 times in the Hebrew Bible. And in every instance, it refers to a geographic region or city in the ancient Egypt rather than a specific pharaoh. Initially, the area was known as the land of Ramses, was recognized as a fertile territory where Joseph settled his family. And it's in 3 different scriptures is where I have it at. In Genesis 47:11, which represents a place of divine provision, and in Exodus 1:11, which represents a place of bondage, and Exodus 12:37 and Numbers 33:3 and 5 represents the setting out for liberation. And that's what I have.
Okay. And that was very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pastor Sam, what were we talking about last night? A lot of people from that old movie.
Oh, the old movie with
Charleston
Ten
Heston,
Commandments, the Ten
the Ten
Commandments.
Commandments,
Yeah, and they was calling the king Ramses.
the
King
Pharaoh.
Ramses, yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm,
His name instead of a place.
right.
Right. Okay. All right, let's go on. Er.
I'll take that one, Pastor Yvonne.
All right, Pat. Thank you.
In the Bible, is an ancient Mesopotamian city slash state and the original birthplace of the patriarch Abraham. It serves as a symbolic starting point of the biblical narrative where God called Abraham to leave his homeland for the promised land. Etymology and meaning derived from the Hebrew root word the name translates to flame, light, or moon city. In the Bible, the land of in the dictionary of the Bible and its meaning. The land of is a significant place in biblical history, often credited as the birthplace of Abraham. Nestled in ancient Mesopotamia, is a geographical reference, but also a place that birthed the Judeo-Christian faith. In this deep dive, we will delve into the meaning and implications of as detailed in the Bible. Shaped the trajectory of Abraham's journey and ultimately the lineage of many cultures that emerged in its wake. The dictionary of the Bible offers some insights and helps us understand the meaning of in the Bible and the significance of in the Bible. And I'll stop there.
Okay, very good. I think we kind of, when we hear the name we think about Abraham, at least I do. His birth. Thank you. So what's next? Okay, Mosaic law. Mosaic law. Anybody?
Well, if nobody will take it, I will.
Okay. You're
Okay.
welcome.
What I have for Mosaic law refers to the foundational legal and moral commandments God gave to the Israelites through Moses at Mount Sinai, spanning 613 commandments recorded in the first 5 books of the Bible, which is the Torah, and it defines Israel's duties to God and their neighbors. It served as a covenantal agreement to make them a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. So historically and theologically, the law is categorized into 3 main parts. The moral law, meaning it outlines humanity's duties to God and others, while it reflects God's unchanging character. It ultimately exposes mankind's universal inability to live completely sin-free. And that's one of the scriptures is Exodus 21-17, which is the 10 Commandments, and Romans 3:20. And then you have the ceremonial law and the civil law. And the civil law is in Exodus 21:1-23:13. And I'm sorry, the ceremonial law, it's in Leviticus 1-7 and Hebrews 10:1. And that's what I have.
Okay, and there's so many references. So, but yours was good. I had a few other ones. Mosaic law, of course, like you said, was the 10 Commandments, the ordinances, the worship system that the children of Israel was supposed to follow. So that was good. Let's go to the next one. Pentateuch. Pentateuch.
I have it if nobody else does, Pastor Yvonne.
Okay, Pat, thank you.
The Pentateuch refers to the first 5 books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. While the actual word Pentateuch never appears in the text itself, it is a widely used term combining the Greek words for 5 and scrolls. The 5 books, the Pentateuch covers the biblical timeline from the creation of the world to the death of Moses. Genesis details creation, the fall of man, and the origins of God's covenant with the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Exodus records the Israelites' escape from Egyptian slavery, their journey to Mount Sinai, and the giving of the 10 Commandments. Leviticus contains the ceremonial, civil, and moral laws governing the religious practices and daily lives of the Israelites. And Numbers chronicles the 40 years and the Israelites spent wandering in the desert and their preparations to enter the promised land. Deuteronomy represents Moses' final speeches before his death, summarizing and repeating the law for new generations. And the biblical names for the Pentateuch, although the word is Greek, the Bible itself refers to this collection using several interchangeable terms. The Torah, the Hebrew word for the instruction, teaching, or law, and the laws of Moses, or the book of Moses, a direct reference to the belief of God inspired Moses to record these foundational histories and commandments.
Very good.
And I have
And you probably got a lot more, right? The Pentateuch 5 books or 5 scrolls. So Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The Torah. You did very, very good. Thank you. The last one is the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire. Anybody?
I'll back up, Miss Pat.
We just took turns tonight.
Well, hey, go for it. We know
Oh,
who's
man.
gonna win.
Okay, Roman Empire. In the Bible, the Roman Empire represents the ultimate earthly secular power, and it serves as both a providential backdrop for the spread of the gospel and the prophetic symbol of corrupt human systems and opposition to God's kingdom. The meaning of the Roman Empire is primarily defined in two ways: an instrument of prophetic fulfillment. In the Old Testament, the prophet Daniel interpreted a dream for King Nebuchadnezzar, predicting a succession of global empires. And in Daniel 2:40, also the stage of the fullness of time. And in that one, in the New Testament, God sovereignly used the infrastructure of the Roman Empire, its secure road systems, universal peace, and widespread languages to allow the rapid spread of earthly Christianity. In Galatians 4:4, where it reads, "But when the set time had fully come, God sent his son, born of a woman, born under the law." And Luke 2:1. And then the third one is a secular power that persecuted the church. And the fourth one is saying an earthly anchor to be respected. And let's see, and I have Romans 13:1 and for that one, and Philippians 3:20 for that one. And that's all I have. Well, a lot more, but
I know. And you guys do such a good job of just giving the guts of, these words, because you can go forever, really. It just depends on what road, like the Romans road. I found a picture of the Romans road. Where did I get it? Let me go back. We share the Romans road to salvation. And I found a picture, at least they claim this to be what they called the Romans road. So, all right, very good. All right, let's see who's going to win tonight. I know it's a mystery, but let's see anyway. Number 1 and number 4. Now, if they would both wind up, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whew, I thought it was 2 Lindas. No, so number 1 was Linda, and number 4 was Sister Pat.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
You are our big winners tonight. Thank you very much, ladies. All right, let's change over here. Hold on. And I'll pass